What is up, guys? So, quick backstory. So, a couple months ago, one of my friends borrowed my wheels. So, if you guys remember my old wheels, they were the stock BRZ wheels, but I plastied them white. And so, my friend's tire popped. I said, hey, just come to my house, pick up my wheels. You can borrow my wheels until you get yours fixed. So, he finally got his wheels fixed about a week ago. So, I'm gonna go to his house right now, pick up my old wheels, bring them back here, and then we're gonna probably have some fun with them. Alright guys, so this may be a horrible idea, but my parents took the PT Cruiser to work, so my only options are the BRZ and the Range Rover. So I could take the Range Rover and the wheels would definitely fit in it, but I think I'm going to take the BRZ, try to fit the wheels in my BRZ, because I know they'll fit, but it's going to be tight, especially with that wing in the back. But I'm going to prove to you guys that the BRZ's got the perfect amount of trunk space, and that even with the big wing, you can fit stuff in it. So maybe a bad idea, but we're going to make it work. First things first, we're gonna open the trunk and put the seats down, the back seats down, so we can have the perfect amount of room. And it'll just make it a little bit easier for us. So we're gonna go ahead and do that now. Alright guys, so I put the back seats down. We have plenty of room in the back now, so we can go pick up the wheels and bring them back. I just remembered that when you put the back seats down in the BRZ, let me turn that down. So I just remembered that when you put the back seats down in the BRZ and you have an exhaust system, it gets like at least 2 times as loud in here than it normally is, because I guess since the back seats like are there, there's like less of the noise traveling. But since the back seats are down, more of the noise travels through the back and you can hear it a lot more, so it's about to be super loud in here. But I think I'm gonna enjoy it. Guys, we're here, so now we have to get these and that. So wish me luck. Guys, so I didn't record too much of it because I was by myself and I had to put these wheels in my car, so I didn't really have the extra hand to record, but I got all the wheels in the car and I just got back home and they're all able to fit. The first 3 were pretty easy to fit in, but the last one was kind of a struggle. Like, it didn't really want to fit in the back, so what I had to do was put it on top of another one. So if you guys see that, it's on top of it. But they're all able to fit, and there's still some room in the back, so I'll show you guys that. So the BRZ trunk's actually really good. 4 tires and wheels and a little bit more room. It's a pretty good trunk. But yeah, now the hard part might be taking it out, because putting it in is sometimes easy, but taking it out is the hard part.
Till I get up, time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go.
Alright guys, so I just got the wheels in the garage, and now it's time for what this video is really about, and that's this Plasti dip like harm your wheels or anything like that. Because I was always curious, you know, I put this Plasti dip on my wheels, and then they've been on these wheels for maybe 3-4 years, and you know, I've never really, how should I say, I never took it off, and I've never seen what it looks like underneath after I've had it on for this long. So I want to know, is there any damage to like the original wheels? Now's a good chance for me to find out and take off this Plasti dip and see what it's like. You know, maybe Plasti dip protected my wheel, and now my wheel's like just as it was when it was brand new. So it's time to see that, and you guys are gonna watch me take it off. But before we start that, dude, look at these wheels. When I gave these wheels away, they were like super white and clean. Bruh, boy Delbert did not clean these wheels. Look how dirty they are. Bro, you gotta clean your wheels, man. This is so bad. Like, I know Plasti dip is hard to clean, but like, you legit you never cleaned these ever since I gave them to you. This just looks awful. And I really should have worn gloves. If you guys can see my hand, they're just like black from all the dirt that was on these wheels. I'm gonna start with one wheel. Let's take off the Plasti Dip and see what it looks like, because I've always been curious, and maybe you guys are curious too. We're gonna start with this wheel. Why? Because this is the only one I was away from all of them. So I figured, well, I'll start with this one. And this one already looks like some of the Plasti Dip's coming off. So let's see if we can peel this off. I feel like this is gonna be a lot harder than I thought it was gonna be, but actually it's already starting to peel off, so maybe we'll be able to peel this off.
And on
Okay guys, I think I have by far the worst wheels ever to have put Plasti Dip on. Like the BRZ stock wheels, they're just so bad. They just have so many like spokes and corners and stuff that when you're trying to take off this Plasti Dip, it does not want to come off together. Like it's just always peeling off in chunks. And me and my dad put a lot of, I remember when me and my dad did this, we put like 5 or 6 layers on this. So we definitely put a lot of layers, so it wouldn't be coming off in chunks, but it's still like not coming off. I mean, it's coming off, but it's just a struggle because of all these corners. Like I'm already halfway done. So I don't know. I'm gonna try to finish it, but I feel like there's no point in me finishing this. But here, I'll show you guys what it looks like now. So if you guys can see this, the part of my wheel that was Plasti Dip is actually in really nice condition. Like there's nothing wrong with it, and it feels like brand new. Like there are some parts of it, let me show you, like around these corners that are a little bit dirty, but I feel like that's just because my hands are dirty, and while I was taking off the Plasti Dip, it probably just rubbed off on this corner, so it made it dirty. The part of the wheel that was below the Plasti Dip part is in really nice condition. There's like nothing wrong with it, and yeah, it's like it literally looks just how I left it before I put the Plasti Dip on it, which is really amazing. It's kind of like the Plasti Dip is like a protective layer, so like none of the dirt or anything was able to get past the Plasti Dip. So the inside of my wheel was like protected this whole time, which is really cool if you think about it. So Plasti Dip is like a really good way to like protect your wheel and stuff if you think about it. So like you can change the color and it will protect the wheel, because the inside, the original part of the wheel won't ever get the dirt or anything on it. And if there's ever like any like rock chips or anything, like it's gonna hit the Plasti Dip first and not the wheel, because the inside of my wheel doesn't have like anything wrong with it. Like maybe you just need to like clean it afterwards. Like if you ever take the Plasti Dip on, you just probably need to clean it. So overall, the answer to today's video: can Plasti Dip harm your wheels? It's very unlikely, but you know what it can harm? Your fingers, because at the end when you start taking it off, it's honestly a struggle and it sucks, but it is what it is. Probably gonna try to finish this one wheel, at least most of it, because right now it's like half done and I feel like I can finish the rest of it. But for the other 3 wheels, I'm definitely not gonna do. It's just not worth my time. I'm just gonna put these back in the shack and I'm just gonna clean up and everything. If you guys liked today's video, you guys already know what to do. You have to that like button. If you guys have any questions, you can leave them down in the comments below. I'll try to answer them. And yeah, if you guys want to see more content like this, you can subscribe to the channel. Yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Peace.